right, Greg, join us. Okay, go into messages and into the Q&A. All right. Greetings to you. This is Archangel Gabriel. Energies to you all. Yes, there's a bridge to higher dimensions that some of you will be opening up to, of just letting, just not necessarily want to see it surpassing humanity, but just connecting to your highest good, what you are capable of doing. So you can bring that energy back to humanity, but it's good to go where you feel comfortable on a vibrational level. And yes, it might be more difficult to connect with others, but you remember you are bringing higher dimensional knowledge here. But I mean, like your what you have to say might not resonate with a lot of people because they're not ready to remove from this reality. Mm-hmm. They're still holding on to third dimensional ideas, even if they are spiritual and fourth dimension, and they're still holding on to what is being taught here. Mm-hmm. But there are a few, or however you want to see what few is, of just connecting to other planetary systems, other astral realms, and just feeling you are very different and continuing to go different. Because some people, which is fine, they kind of hold themselves, where you can actually evolve even more on a spiritual level, but some actually slow it down or stop, which is normal because it's family, they're healing, relatives. But this is also the time of moving forward too for those that wish to, because you're going to see a much change in your reality. Soon, even some of your own ideas coming into this reality, where you never thought would ever happen. Greetings. I am Alan Watt. I recently crossed over. I'm a esoteric researcher. Mm-hmm. First, even my death wasn't well known, and not necessarily need to be either. But my work is still here. But basically, to see between the lines of reality, see between deception, to heal, to make known of deception, as much of it here. I was also a musician. I needed the music to keep my vibration going. It's a world like this. So as even in the music I was playing, I could see through different realities. And I just saw other possibilities. As yes, this world, yes, as it opens up to other realms and realities, that has not come close to what is truly out there. We are getting there. And there are some that are here to slow things down intentionally. But that is what you're here to move past and find yourself. Now, some don't want to find themselves, and that's fine. But some of you do want to go further beyond this, what has been taught on this planet. Yes, you can create kind of like a new language, a new way of life, a new thinking, and just a new realm, while others are still holding on to the old voice systems. So, Greetings to you. We are the Arcturians. Blessings. We are also connected to Orion. I know so you say we're Arcturian Orions. Part of this soul building, world building, but soul building actually, where the soul is constructed. Yes, you have energy of the soul. There are worlds that challenge the soul to make it to what it is today. So there are actually star systems that want to see what else the soul is capable of. They can see the energy of it. It's like, what can we do to bring out more of it? So the human is one aspect of the feline. There's others. So you can say like there are star systems where you actually see the energy from spirit, literally see it, and you have like a cat, a dog, a human, and see what the soul chooses, and that is quite an excitement there. Like, so okay, it chose a feline, for example, and so we learn upon it. What can we challenge the feline? What can we build upon that world? What can we learn from the felines? So forth. So expect more of that type of knowledge coming more into your reality. But yes, you're always here to answer your questions also whenever you're
Well, greetings.
lessons.
Blessings to you. Welcome, Arcturians. It's interesting. I
Greetings.
never heard of Arcturians coming in from Orion, so this is a first.
Yes,
Well, thank you for being here. Up first this evening, we have Daria.
Well, hello there, Arcturians.
yes, greetings.
Greetings. So, yeah, I was just vibing on that message from Gabriel, wasn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, any messages from whatever, what comes through?
Well, yes, there are many portals where you are located, and I do feel like you're very connected to the North Pole. So you're actually, from what I can see, you are protecting much of Agartha. Actually, there are Garthian portals there. So, and that's one reason why you feel kind of like you're at the guard gate. It's like, God, this is boring. But at least that's one aspect of it. I do see you connected to giants also in this astral realm. He might not make themselves clear, but you do talk to quite a few, it seems. There are
Yeah.
things about them.
Cool. Yeah. I sure am interested in that place. So, um, can I have like a 3D any forecast
Again, what exactly? Like
from
the
your
weather?
Yeah, why not the weather?
A weather report?
No, I mean like a 3D report of what's
Of
coming up,
life?
maybe whatever life. Yeah.
Well, I'll be, well, it seems on the astral level, I think the people there know that you're kind of tired of them. But they tried to up their game a little bit, but does not go so well. Well, they just don't feel like it. So there is a lot of archon energy there keeping people from evolving too. So yeah, you kind of so every once in a while somebody might be thrown your way for an experience. It seems it comes and goes. Like yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take a chance on this one. So just expect it to be sporadic. It's almost like fishing, but the fish are coming towards you. Like
Yeah, it's like the egg swims to the sperm. What?
yeah, it's like it's just yeah, there's a lot of archon vortexes there. It's one of the reasons you're there too. And some humans are just not ready to unplug from it. So you're kind of
Yeah.
monitoring that at the same time. So where things go life wise, people are just not ready to break free, as you can see.
Hmm.
But every once in a while, one will break free. Those are interactions, but they unlock, but then they go back into it. Where I
Yeah,
can,
because maybe they're not ready to walk the path,
not at
or
all.
the
No.
timelines they're
They-
seeing.
they tried. But
Yeah,
it's too complicated. At least from
it's
what some say it is.
yeah,
It's not.
they are, but they're meant to be that way. So
Well, they're not ready to clean out their stuff. I
yeah,
just keep my
well,
baggage and stay in limbo as long as I can.
cool. Thank you for the cool message,
Yes.
and have a cool telling with this
Yes.
group.
Lessons.
Blessings.
Okay, very cool. Thank you. Up next, we have Silverclaw.
Hello, friends.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. My first question, I am feeling targeted and misunderstood by my main massage teacher. What advice do you have so that I am not kicked out of the program unfairly?
I guess she's feeling that you don't belong there. So just not to worry about it. I mean, she's kind of a bully anyway, from what I can see. So, I mean, it's almost as your. Is this a female?
Yes, it's a female, yes.
It feels like she has some of your mother's energy. So, yeah, targeted by her mother's energy. So I wouldn't think much of it. I just just get through it the best you can. So.
Okay. My next question, any messages for me at this time?
I mean, you're going into a new direction that you were not expecting, which is good. And so that teacher, I feel like there's an archon blockage there to deter you from finding peace within yourself. So let them say whatever they want. I feel like you want to get kicked out. Just mind what you say. Just you don't have to have the nut. Then feel comfortable there. Just get through it. Of course, there's other massage schools too. Either. But I feel like you will pull through this one then. So yeah, they can be quite arrogant and snobbish there, as you probably see some of that. So that's it.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
That's it.
Yeah, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we have Dragon.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
My questions consist of two WTFs. The first WTF is why are we so tired right now? Seems like a lot of spiritual people are tired.
But yeah, there's many vortexes opening up. There are new timelines of basically some of the alien beings that are causing difficulties are not always getting their way. So many of you are just working more in astral recently. So the astral connection is necessary. So you're all being put to sleep so you can work on the world. So, and things are kind of quiet overall, which is good because it's not going to last forever. There are many changes on their way. So you're working on the future, basically.
So when we have weird dreams, does that indicate we may be working in astral too?
Oh yes, definitely. Well, the weird dreams, of course, it all depends on the person, but yes, you're going deeper into your subconscious.
So the waking consciousness is just kind of doing that, entertaining itself kind of with
Yes.
weird dreams while the deeper consciousness is active.
Yes, many of you are going deeper at this time. You might not remember it. It's not necessary to be remembered. But yes, many of you are going beyond, what a waking consciousness would go through. Yes, you're going further and working behind the scenes, more than usual.
And my next question, and I'm sure some beings are observing this, and they were probably like WTF as well. That pathetic 9-page government report, that was public released on the UAPs or the unidentified flying objects, whereas the classified one given to Congress was like 70 plus pages, had all the juicy stuff in there,
Yes.
probably all the math and angles and speeds and all that fun stuff that every sci-fi buff would like to look at. do you see there being pressure to release like at least a redacted version of the full report to the public?
Eventually, yes, but I don't see it happen soon. It might be a few years for that. No, things work slow. I mean, some are pushing right now, but it's not been made public. So,
What a bunch of chickens.
yes. Oh, yes. Well, it's programmed government.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. Much
Yes.
love.
Well, the reason why they don't go into it, to add to this, there's no financial incentive for them to care. Not right now, because they're being paid to. Congress is being paid to make their certain decisions and all that. So that's why the UFOs thing is not really that important right now.
It never got good ratings either.
Exactly, and until someone with big pockets all of a sudden makes it important, then it becomes important. Deep pockets.
They've also found it does get a little more attention than they thought it would.
Yes, so they
at
have to
least on
calm
some
down.
channels.
Yes, right. It's not the end of it though. It's not over.
All right. Much love.
Makes sense. Thank you for that. So they won't be big until they can make money off and profit off of it.
Oh yes, that's yeah.
All right, makes sense. All right, well, thank you for that. Up next, I have Hazel's questions. Her first question, she says, "Hello, Arcturians. Lately, I am feeling like someone or something flipped the off switch on my remote viewing. Do you have any thoughts on why this has happened and whether it is permanent?"
No, it feels like it's only temporary. I feel like you did it for your own safety. Notice how everyone's being tired recently also. That has something to do with it. It's kind of like you went cloaked. It won't last. Now, you'll be able to get some messages here and there. I believe you did it for your own safety. There's a lot going. So that's actually a good sign that you're going deeper. So deep you can't even see what's. So that means the changes are coming into this reality. As for time frame, it's unknown. So how long this will last is not clear. Hopefully not very long. Just continue to do what you do, but you might have to change some of your methods a little bit. But I believe you'll be able to open it back up. That's
Okay, thank you for that. Her second question, I feel like something is shifting in terms of who I am connecting with. I recently ended a connection with a being who has been with me for a long time and have mixed emotions about that. Do you have any thoughts on this shift for me?
Well, I feel like it is of the best. Now that has to do with your remote viewing kind of calming down also. But you'll reconnect to another being when the time is right. It does feel like you're just kind of staying incognito. It feels like it's just like you're waiting for an event or something to occur. Maybe not here in the physical, but it's like sometimes the less you know, the better. Let's put it that way. I mean, on a higher conscious, but you can almost like when you're trying to reconnect to your remote viewing, like, why am I getting closed off? Why am I getting closed off? What is coming through with that? And most likely, you'll get little words here and there. I do see some Zeta energies helping you with that too, in a positive way. I believe that what I get is for your protection. Blessings.
And blessings, thank you. Up next, I have Char's questions. Their first question, what energies can you feel around me?
Who is this? Char? Who is this?
New person, Char, yeah.
There's Palladian energies. There is also Egyptian connections. Actually, a lot of deep Egyptian realities. I believe, yes, it connects to your Atlantean lifetimes also. So, yeah, it's like unfinished business during your Atlantean times. That might be sometimes why you feel like you're kind of off a little bit. There is some snake energies there, but that has to do with Egypt's vibration. But that's not connected to you. But it just seems like there's some history there you got to work on. That's the beings around you. The Palladians are helping with this. There's other beings, but so Egyptian and Atlantean beings around you.
Okay, thank you. Second question, any messages from my guides or higher self?
Keep diving into your own mystery. If it's history or anything that you feel There is Lemurian energies there that'll help you. I feel like you just got to heal from this reality before you go dive deeper into who you are. So just like connect to the Lemurian vibrations. It's up to you, of course. And once you feel like you're understanding the spirit energies a little bit, at least at a higher frequency, not that you don't have that already, it's good to dive more into your own energy history when you're ready, of course. I felt some knowledge. We felt a feline energy will assist you. So you can get into a feline energy to help you remember yourself. Blessings.
Hey, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we have Annie.
Hi, greetings.
Yes, please.
I had a quantum healing hypnosis session a while back, and I was on a huge ship, and it seemed like I was controlling it, but I don't know what I was really doing. Do you know
Well,
what I was doing?
There was a couple of connections. There's one that one of you have been an artificial intelligence of a mothership in your past. That might be what that is.
Okay.
But also you've been on motherships where you're like the kind of like the leader of it, or
Okay.
upper one of the leaders of it at least.
Is there anything I'm in charge of or anything, or helping?
Plant life, keeping nature alive on this planet and other planets.
Wow.
You also talk to rock people.
Really?
I hear
That's
that very
awesome.
often. No, literally a rock person.
Oh, what planet are they on?
Some are in Sirius, but yes, they're actually rock, like actually a rock being. I believe it's in some of your fiction or fantasy movies or something. It was actually have a big rock guy that walks around, and they're nice too. They're not, wacky or anything. But yeah.
Okay. My second question is, my boyfriend, he says numbers sometimes in his sleep, and I wasn't sure what he was doing. Rich.
Those are he speaks using, at least in this reality, using numbers. So it's kind of like a code. So, but all those numbers have significant meaning to it. So he's getting light code information. I see.
Okay.
So
So
what
is he
those words mean exactly? They're not really saying.
okay? Is he slowly waking up? Because it's
No, but these.
Mhm.
But he's a ground for you, but he's kind of hesitant to open himself. Yeah, all this spiritual work is all a little bit too much for him, it seems. So
Yeah.
he finds it curious, but not enough to accept that world exists just yet.
Yeah.
But that's what you're there for.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So his that you can say that's his higher self talking. He is making some progress, but it's very
Slowly. So true.
yes.
Okay. Thank you. Blessings.
Hey, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we got Crystal.
Greetings.
Yes, please.
My question is, I was told I have a connection with the Orion Council, and I need to know what that means and how I can, make it come to fruition of some sort.
Well, it has a lot to do with civilizations being developed. So you're part of like helping young worlds be developed, such as this one. So you can say you're kind of like on a science experiment here to just know how this world operates
Okay.
internally. So yeah, you help worlds. I do see you sometimes as an Arcturian being on the Orion Council. You do have different forms sometimes, different realities and all that. But I do see an Arcturian side of you. That's all they're showing. It could be anything. It could be a big cat person, as far as I know. But they do show you have Arcturian energies. So, but yes, you're there to help. Well, even help worlds being developed, like in the real primitive stage. That's what I see there.
So what is my role in that?
To bring ideas into it.
Oh,
Yeah, to just help the species figure itself out,
okay.
where it's going to go, what it wants to do, what's the
Okay.
meaning of that planet to begin with. So things
Okay.
like that. So you come from this world, you can say to take notes. Of course, there's more to it than that.
Right.
So that's what I see at this moment. There's more, but that's all I see at this moment.
Any messages for me?
You're at a crossroads to your spiritual development.
Mm-hmm.
They show a lot of amphibian energies you've known in their past. It's a healing energy. You connect to just like frog people if you want to, and feel their healing capabilities. Will help you open. It's just the stranger, the more you will learn. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So if you're on a spiritual level, want to learn more about yourself, because you connect to a lot of beings that are far from the human race. Let's put it that way. And remembering that will help you. It'll make things more exciting. Let's put it that way.
So what are you saying? It will help me with my growth and learning.
Yes.
Yeah. And how would I connect with them?
There's a lot more out there than just a human. Let's put it that way.
So how would I find them and connect with them?
Well, you just connect to amphibian energies
Uh-huh.
that you are tapping in. I mean, a lot of them are in Alpha Centauri. You just put the intention out. What do I feel from an amphibian vibrations? What comes to mind?
Okay.
What does that look like? And you go forward. And what messages they have for you?
Okay.
So, up to you.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have James.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Can you tell me my connections to your collective or what beings are around me?
Yes, as an Orion being, yes, you're part of many civilizations being developed. I also saw them be undeveloped and not work. But yes, you're part of a lot of civilizations going into advancement, or you experience a lot of other star systems made out throughout the universe, deep into the universe. So you come here because this is the planet that needs your energy at this time, because there's a change coming. This is a major turning point for the planet. Obviously, it takes time, but I do see you sometimes turn, at least in this reality, you do connect to feline energies at times. Like you turn into a feline, maybe not physically, but it feels like sometimes you activate your feline self here. At least that's what I'm picking up on. Some of that's for protection reasons. So, like, you feel something's not right around you, you like activate your protection. A feline energy shows up. I guess that's what I assume.
Is that like my fighting side?
Yeah. Yes.
What about my spider or rhinoceros side? Is that also fighting?
Yes, that is. But it feels like that shows up. I feel like the feline is more like the more tamer, and then you go up. If you have to go further, you go into a rhinoceros side. That's extreme measures. Let's put it that way. But you are always connected to those energies, though. Of course, the spider is your Orion connection, of course.
Oh, interesting. And is there a message to me from Princess Diana? And also, does she like the song I started working on today?
Yeah, so you're healing your connection with her, because it feels like sometimes you feel like you can do more for her, but also trying to understand her energy. Yes, you're just linking more into that because you want to link into the truth of reality. You want to see what she saw, you can say. And over time, you feel like you'll see the world from her eyes. I think you see that sometimes. Like what's going on with the king, the whole crown situation. It's like you're there to see through a lot of the propaganda. Well, that's one of the reasons why you're connected. But yeah, she does enjoy the song, of course. Blessings.
I see. Thank you.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we have April.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Hello. Yeah, just want to see if there's any messages for me. I've been getting migraine attacks and feeling like something's been watching me. Seeing if you could tap
Some
into
reptilian energy. Well, you're not falling for any manipulations going on in reality. So yeah, there's some reptilian attacks going on there. You can say they're kind of mild, but yeah, they're irritated by you. So they send you a mental attack.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. It's nonstop.
Well, it also feels like partly they don't want you to see what's going on. Things are changing behind the scenes.
Okay.
It's like you're coming to a major timeline, but they're not showing us what it is, of course.
Of course.
So I believe that's also to block your psychic abilities. Just for right now. It won't last forever.
Sounds like it's happening to everybody. So
if something happens, you'll know. When things start to open up, you'll know what it is.
Okay. All right. And any messages from my galactic family connections?
Well, there are reptilian energies that you're still healing that are here that actually imprisoned here.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the reasons you came here basically to release them. At least they have karma here. So basically, you have brothers and sisters here as reptilians in your past life that are, they used to be human, but then they got trapped here, and some of them turned into reptilian form. Some of them did. And that has to do with some of your ancestry. Knowing what you're doing.
Okay.
I know it's a little bit out there, but
no, I'm sure. I believe it.
Yeah, they get trapped here, and then they take a form. They're not ready to let go of their negativity, so they kind of like win points to manipulate society.
Mm-hmm.
So they fell for manipulations in their reality, and they have a lot of regret. But for them to get out of it, they have to kind of be slaves themselves.
Okay.
So something to look at too if you want to.
Okay. All right. Blessings. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have Christy.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
So I was seeing a vision just a while ago of my Pleiadian aspect on the ship, the galactic ship, and Donald Trump visiting there this week. Is there anything that was discussed that we could share with everybody that might help or anything?
It has to do with the future, where things are going. It has to do with his health. I believe that you're mostly there for his health, like keep him alive, because there's been threats here and there. So that's it's the future of. They're not going into the future, of course, but he's going to play a role, at least behind the scenes, where things are going to end up into, or at least for the positive side of it. At least. It does seem like part of government will break down eventually. It's not ready yet. It's like a bridge falling apart internally. It has something to do with the debt the country has built up for itself. That's what I'm understanding right now.
I feel like I give him the update on the child trafficking stuff going on or something, or
there's some of that, yes.
Something like that.
That's they even they're kind of careful about what they say about it.
Yeah, because it just closed that the image of it just closed on me. Talking to like that was a
even analysts talk about it, they get blocked. You can say.
Okay, all right. Okay, so then my second question is, what have me and Hayden been doing? An astral or with any of the ET messages or anything like that?
Well, there's a lot of insectoid energies they're tapping into. I feel like a mantis energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's also connected to the grays. So the mantis are going through a lot of rehabilitation here.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them manipulated humanity in the past, and you're trying to heal that. And some of the mantis are part of human trafficking.
Yeah.
Many beings involved, and you're going to the core of where human trafficking is happening. It seems, and that's the mantis
That's where
side.
I feel. I guess I'm offering Reiki or love or however for that, because that's where I feel connected to that part of it in my heart chakra. So I must be healing that collective The
The
mantis.
love, yes. Well, the love keeps you safe.
Oh, okay.
And also
Yeah.
keeps you cloaked when you need to be.
Yeah, I feel that. I was
So-
connecting with the mantis that have like a tall, pointed, like head. Their head like extends upward, you know, more. That's what I was drawing with them, and they have on like a robe.
Mhm. Well, it seems like with the even as we connect to it, we get blocked.
Ah,
But yeah, they're doing a lot of blocking right now. But yeah,
Okay.
you're on something, yes.
I can extend my energy up though easily.
Oh
With
yes, this is
them.
what. Yeah, when you connect to that type of subject matter, you do a lot of. You make sure your energy is protected on all levels. So.
Yeah, because I don't have any fear of them or anything of any kind of a memory of any abduction or anything like that from any of the
Yes.
fear at all from any of the ETs. You know, so I guess that's what keeps me protected and to be able to share their messages more in this reality.
That's correct. Yes. So,
And Hayden too's doing the same thing.
yes, of course.
Yeah, we've been getting along better. So him and his teenage hormones. So it's been better.
It's feeling better. It's been tough.
Yeah, he sleeps a lot.
Well, yeah, it has to do with the energy of the earth. So,
Oh yeah. Do you want to say hi?
yes.
Hi,
Hey.
Ivan.
Yes.
He wanted to say hi to you.
Yes. Yes. Blessings. Thank you.
How
Okay.
are you?
Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. So with the human trafficking, they're careful about what they say, the people that have information because of all the money surrounding it?
Well, it's just the energy of it. I mean, an alien being, well, because they don't want anyone interfering with it. An alien being can be even abducted into it because they're not careful.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a very touchy subject matter.
Yeah, I just wish it would be more openly spoken about instead of the taboo of the fear around it.
Well, because there's certain, because you can be abducted into it and taken to another reality.
Hmm.
If they find some fear or some kind of, this vulnerability.
Yeah, right. That's why they got all these marketing search engines and Amazon getting our information so they know how to get us. All right, well, thank you for that. Up next, we have Tristan.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is about love or perhaps sex. I'm not sure. So the guy that I met a while ago and then he disappeared and then now he's back. And it's absolutely wonderful, of course. But we've been skirting around, whatever, could this be something more? And my feeling as well, of course, is a really great connection here. But it could also just be, just for sex, which I'm good with. Do you have any thoughts that you'd like to share with me?
Well, no, I feel like it's a tricky energy, but it feels like it's for both relationship and for the heart and for physical. It's that you're getting the physical out of your system, basically. But
Yes, that's very true.
we feel like the mental. Well, it's up to the two of you where that goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like it will go somewhere. What we feel.
Oh, good.
Mental.
Yeah, I think I said this before. I think I scare him because he's used to being able to. He's the one that's more agile, and yet then he meets me and it's like, oh no, I kind of see where you're coming from, more than you do. But anyway, okay. My other question is actually a theoretical one, which has to do with why there are humanoid lions and humanoid elephants and humanoid whatever is the humanoid form, is that a particularly useful form in the universe, or is it just a form that happens to be easy to produce and does well with DNA, or
well, it's part of the experience. I mean, there's a part of the universe that was all insectoids. And then it was monsters. You can always go back to the monster reality.
Oh, so is the humanoid form a more advanced? We've reached a more advanced form.
Well, it's a new. Some don't feel like it's advanced at all. It all depends on what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But it is part of experience. Yeah, it's just the experience of what souls are. They're just living through it.
So, but why don't
What it
we
has
have
to
a human head? Why don't we have a human head on a bear body, or do we?
They do. Yeah.
They do. Okay.
Bears, yeah, bears are humanoid bears. Yes.
Okay.
Everything you can think of has a human body to it.
No, but the opposite. How about a human head on a mantis?
Yes, there's that. Those are well. That's where you go to your creature realities. Yes.
Okay.
That's not for everybody, but it does exist.
Yeah,
that's when you have your Star Trek moment.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that I will be not afraid when I start seeing this stuff. So
apparently you have seen it before for you to be tapping into it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good way of thinking about
So
it.
you've been there before, yes. But
Yeah,
there's alien species is like they see a human head on a mantis or a bear. Yeah, it's a little bit strange. Even takes them some time to get used to that one.
Well, thanks so much.
Yes.
Blessings.
Okay, interesting. Well, up next we have Liz.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
So I had a regressive hypnosis just recently, and the entire time I was in a lifetime. I was a Arcturian, more like a Tao-white form body, but Arcturian.
Mm-hmm.
So what is my connection there with your collective?
Well, yes, form societies, but to let the species on the planet to let them do what they feel they need to do so. So I do see you work with a jinn sometimes. Of course, the jinn isn't exactly friendly at times, but you're basically part of other planet experiments that are going on at this time. Across your universe, actually. It's not just here in your solar system. So you're kind of like a leader, but on a science level, like a scientific, of course, Arcturian science, of course. So it's like, should bears be, for example, should bears be on this planet with humans? And you put that argument, yes, of course, something like that. For example, but other beings say, no, you shouldn't do that. So it's something around those lines.
So experimenting with life forms?
Yes. Well, yes, for progress, but also you work with other technologies, helping other civilizations find new technologies, advance themselves.
Interesting.
So you work with many things.
Very interesting. Because I have memories from that lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
It's still in this lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
So very interesting.
Well, I feel like in this lifetime you're still healing yourself from other incarnations that were actually more intense than this one. It's almost like you're taking it easy here. And you chose this world out of all other worlds. Well, because this one can heal you faster than other planets. Where you came from was quite intense. Yeah. Well, it feels like it came from. Feels like it was a reptilian world you came from. That was just insane. Is what I feel. So.
Very interesting.
Yeah, you came here to take it easy.
Yeah, I'm trying.
If it doesn't feel that way.
No, because I can connect with whatever is going on in the craziness of this world and hard to relax.
Yes. Well, you probably have problems relaxing here, definitely. Yeah.
It's really not a place for a vacation here.
No. Well, you are healing though. That's the thing. Yeah,
That's
you
good.
came to heal. Well, I do see it as like a reptilian representative in your past, is what I see. And like even stopping wars as they're trying to take over worlds. I feel like you're there to put some sense in some of these beings. Or just calm it down a little bit.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's probably a time where the reptilians were not still not so greedy for having and taking from others, I guess. So before the AI, I guess, right? So before the
Yes.
AI infection, I guess.
But AI takes
Infestation.
over them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Because
kind
the
of dark.
AI doesn't have a heart. It doesn't sense the love and
Well, that's kind of the Archon energies.
yes.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, the Archon
interesting.
just comes in. Yeah. So.
Is
Yeah.
there any messages for me, like specific from my higher self?
Well, to add to this, I feel like it's part of your journey. The reptilians have not figured out how to heal or stop the Archon or heal it, or to. It's still affecting them. Even today. So no matter what they say, they say they got it figured out. That's not always truthful. For your incarnation here, yeah, just do what you feel like you need to do as best. Relax the best you can. But of course, research and do what you're doing. But it just feels like you're releasing a lot of tension. Still, it feels, from what I can see at least.
Well, that's the goal. It's to release tensions.
But it's good to yes, research and look for things that you find, that are grabbing your attention. And you find interest in.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then, like when we put our attention to something,
Yes.
are we contributing to adding to it, to that consciousness?
Yes. You're adding light to it, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You just might not see it in your physical form.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much.
Yes, blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Michael.
Greetings, Arcturians from Orions.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm having a hard time as an electrician, as job-wise, and I've been told through Archangel Michael and Ivan that in a couple of years that I will be working with ETs and angels, and that would be the perfect job for me because I would love it. But as of right now, I am an electrician working at an airport, okay? And I know some friends that I used to work with that were electricians at the same company, and they found out that I was out there, and they're trying to get me on as a maintenance, which would be a whole lot easier on my body.
Mm-hmm.
And better pay, better benefits, and stuff like that. Of course, I'd rather work with ETs, and but that could be 4 years out.
Mm-hmm.
But
yes, it's going to be some time. Yes.
yeah. But do you see anything about me leaving the union electrical work and possibly getting a better job working as a maintenance electrical in
Yes.
the airport?
It feels like it's very possible because your body is, as you know, you're going through agony. So it feels like you're going to find a way to make it work.
Yes. The pain is just...
Yeah.
Yes.
So you'll manifest it somehow. Just keep on it.
Yeah, there's two good guys that I know,
Mhm.
and they're on it. So
Yes.
okay, and my second question is probably the most important message that I need to know, whether it's with the purple being that's in the 12th dimension, or do you have something, anything to help me at this moment?
Well, it feels like purple being is involved with you going to this new timeline for the maintenance. But yes, your what you need to learn at your job is being learned, but it feels like there's other directions you can go to. So you're seeing a timeline being created right in front of you. So, but it's still up to you if you want it or not. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you change your mind. So we believe you will manifest what is best for you. So right now, yeah, just focus on the future right now. That's really the main thing right now.
Okay.
That's our message.
Okay. Thank you. Blessings.
Yes, blessings.
Oh, blessings. Thank you. Up next, I got Steven's questions. His first question: any messages from my higher self?
It does seem like in the astral he is clearing out Archon presence here for more of the disclosure to occur. So he actually has conversations with those beings, or like robotic beings, or however they show themselves to him. It feels like he is healing that energy, and sometimes he feels like he gets zapped by them or energy attack, and that's going to happen every once in a while. But I do feel like he's, so they don't have the AI invasion here. He feels like he's playing a role in keeping that clear. He probably knows some of that. So, lessons.
Okay, thank you. Second question: are there any messages from Agartha? Thank you.
Well, yes, I was going to go into but yeah, you're very connected to Agartha, so you're bringing that energy around the earth. You're bringing that, the elf side of yourself, the wizard side. Actually, been a wizard in previous lifetimes, so he probably feels a lot of that. So, actually, I do see him being born in Agartha and even coming into this reality. So he came through Agartha coming into this world. So I think he has some idea of that. So yeah, he's on a mission to help Mother Earth find herself, or for more disclosure about Mother Earth also, for humanity to see. So they do show his energy around festivals or people are outside. He's very much involved with that. People just enjoy the moment. The idea is to get more of that, vibration into the earth. When people want to be more relaxed, it's very hard to be relaxed here, as you see.
Very true. Blessings. Thank you for that. I don't see Marvin in the room, unfortunately. So up last this evening is me. Thank you again for coming in. Blessings. With the crazy weather recently, it feels like the planet is burning up with a fever, especially in some places that, it feels like a lot of social unrest and tension is raising the temperature. My intuition is helping me stay calm and be that eye in the storm, but today it felt like I was like kind of sitting in a void of hopelessness. Do the angels have any advice for when the world's problems get to be too much to stay balanced?
Well, you can say, yeah, it's going on now, as you can see. Well, it has to do with the government situation. But summer is always a time of unrest, you can say. It's like summertime, things aren't as they could be for some people, and they just need something else to do with themselves. So it shows the Earth or some beings who are trying to create timelines. So you feel they're trying to cause unrest here.
Yeah.
And the feeling kind of worthless energy that's energy of other. Well, those are causing unrest are the ones that feel worthless.
Yeah, well, I was feeling like just hopelessness. Like, where do you? There's so many issues going on right now. Like, where do you even begin? And then in this situation, is like Joe Schmo, nobody here like me. Like, what other than holding vibration and staying balanced? What else can I possibly do? So it's easy to just fall into those voids of hopelessness. Or like,
well, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's just part of the human experience right now. Is to find, you know, that's always going to happen. It's just human.
Yeah.
The amount of negativity that's being thrown on the planet or boiling into its veins. And some humans enjoy it. So it gives them an excuse to go into drug addiction. It gives them an excuse to do things. So it's a way of kind of pushing people backwards as you try to go forward.
Yeah, it's like the analogy of frog in boiling water. It's just the water's consistently just getting turned up, and the frog is just sitting there.
So it's those at a lower frequency are just trying to stop ascension. You can slow it down.
Yeah, pretty much. For my second question, Gabriel's message earlier really spoke to my heart about living a life worth, you know, for yourself, you
Yes.
know, and making it, you know, worth being here in a sense.
Yes.
Does he have any follow up, you know, on his message earlier for my personal situation?
Oh yeah, it just goes to the stairway of yourself, the higher frequencies of you. Yeah, you're here to open up new doors. Yeah, so as you connect more to your astral self, your spiritual self, new ideas that come that you haven't heard here.
Hmm.
And that's going to become normal as you go forward.
I feel that, you know, on the horizon is just kind of being left as a surprise, I guess, in a sense. But I'm sticking to it, and I'm trying my best to stay in that receptive mode for, you know, when the messages do come through. But
well, yes, you're going to become. I mean, people are already a rebel now. You become even more of that.
All right.
I mean, just knowing your vibration that you're going to change from what is called a normal human to an ascension being, basically.
Yeah, I'm a rebel against this manipulation going on to the point where if they try that fake invasion, I'm just gonna stand my ground and you know, yeah, it's not gonna work. I just have a Tenement Square moment.
Well, I feel like it's not going to happen. Well, let's put it this way: for people that are evolving into a higher frequency, and continue. So some people want to get into conspiracies and want to lower their vibration and become a drama, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's part of the soul, what the soul needs to go through. But some of you are, you know, bypassing that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, almost like you turn from a human to a butterfly.
Yeah,
let's put it that way.
I get that in meditation, especially when I'm listening to music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like I feel like the rhythms I'm following, like I'm chasing a rhythm, and I'm like a butterfly, you know, where my vibration just kind of follows that same kind of pattern.
Yeah, the idea is just feeling free, but you're also giving knowledge back to the earth. That's the idea. So you go into a butterfly form, but you're always, you know, still healing the earth's energy, no matter where you are.
Yeah, no, that's why I was looking to relocate in a sense, you know, kind of working towards that timeline.
Eventually.
So,
yeah, right now the world is kind of needs you, everybody where they are at this point, unless something happens when you feel like now it's time to go.
Yeah.
Which will happen eventually. But yeah, so Earth's going through an internal, you know, reboot, you can say.
Yeah, we're just like grounding spires here and just acting as the eye of the storm in a sense.
Just do things for yourself. Yeah, discover yourself. Sleep. Do whatever you feel is best.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you. Appreciate your assistance this evening. Blessings to you.
Yes, blessings to you all on your journeys, of course. Okay. Blessings, everyone. All right. Good night.